G'day and welcome back to our Mad Dash campaign as Germany in Hearts of Iron 4. So we're just going to wait for these troops to get in, get their organisation up, and then stand there and be attacked by the Soviet tanks in the plains, of all things. Well, they'll fall back. They'll just slow the Soviets down here while we come around from the north. Now, this naval invasion should be successful. We've got 10 against 2 troops that we just saw there. That should be good. In the south here, it's going to be a bit rough. The other guys should be able to push pretty quickly. He's got one guy in Kiev. Alright, these tanks should help out, particularly in these two. Alright, you ready yet? So we want to get this before the end of the year. Yes, they have their thing. Now, the entrenchment is at maximum. Apparently. Average defensive combat is... Yeah, there we go. Let's wait for that full shield to turn on. But good enough. So, 21st of February, let's declare war on the Soviets. They call in Tanutuva, Mongolia, Xinjiang, and themselves. Alright, Germany has declared on the Soviet Union in February 1940. A year earlier than you would expect. But, let's have a quick look at how this is going to start out. Some red, some green. Red on our defense isn't fantastic, but kind of expected. So, we want to look in the north. I think is where we want to focus our efforts on Guderian's army. Never named these guys. These are the spare part army. Alright. Guderian. Los. Brazil joined the Comintern. Well, that's just going to be annoying. Why were they allowed to do that? Just because it is an actual major power. Even though he's completely... yeah. Damn it, I was hoping to piece them out early, but okay. We'll do that. Do they count as a major faction? Yes, Brazil is a major faction member. Now, this was always going to go poorly. But if he's attacking us and we're attacking him, kind of balances out the river crossing. Look at Hungary's troops. Alright. Now, the other thing is our tanks down here. Having a bit of a hard time at the moment. Oh, yes, the... one we actually want to focus on is these guys. You lot, continue on. This guy will come around. And get them from behind. Alright, get them out of the way. We've already taken Sevastopol. So, nice big early victory. Otherwise, we want to get them coming around to form a breakthrough from the other side. And what do we manage here? He lost 3 subs, a light cruiser and a destroyer to our just massive fleet. Battleships, yeah, we don't have any carriers yet. We're actually going to put the carriers up the top. And we're supposed to change the default composition. Naval bombers and fighters. I don't think we want naval bombers. We want CAS with 1 extra fighter. Yeah, that'll be the way we roll. And heavy tanks are going to be coming in soon. What's our shortage? Oof, God. Looking like mechanised, still 2 years out. Heavy tanks, a lot further out. Heavy tanks must take a lot longer to build. Yeah, they do. Alright, so from the things we grab, we're going to want extra heavy tank production. Put these up the top, then put the carriers at the top. Alright, heavy tank. These guys. Guess the guy that's actually getting the production should start first. There we go. Heavy tank 2. Okay, good enough. So, sink all his fleets. The fall of Sevastopol. The heavily fortified city of Sevastopol, base of the Soviet Black Sea Fleet, has finally succumbed to German attacks. Its loss will severely hamper their efforts to contest the Black Sea. Yep, well, they're having trouble anyway. Sank his sub. He's got 1 left. It's probably his entire fleet down here. He's lost his other sub there. Now he has 8 ships left. He's... Parishkaya Komuna. 65.2%. That's going to be trying to get away. Now he's got light cruisers. Watch out, battleships come in and just slaughter this. 5 battleships onto 1. I think it's already dead. Nope, it's just restarted the battle. And he's backed off again. Alright, so forget about that. They are doing something very weird. Let's just... because they lost their thing. Alright. Before these guys get out, we're just going to try and punch through really quickly. These guys do have a thing. You know what? Let's add one on. Alright, you go there. You go there. And then some of these guys will pop around. You're allowed to go there. Okay. Then we'll go back to giving them an order. Now, these guys we don't want to turn on, which means we can't turn them on. It's alright. Let's just get these guys attacking without a river crossing. Unread naval battle results don't concern us at all. It's like we're backing out of it. Alright, now, in the north. No, in the centre. We had a small breakthrough. Kiev has fallen. Kiev. Minsk. Kiev down here. Alright, there's a tank. So, this tank is going to bum rush them and try to get to Moscow. And there is something over here that's worth something, isn't there? Kazan, Perm, Ufa, Kubyshev. And then back down to Saratov. No, it's Gorky. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out. And remember, Gorky's one we want. Actually, Rostov's worth quite a bit as well. Alright, these guys are all going to get killed here. They're going to get cut off. So we need to push through there quickly. From this side. With these guys. Alright, make a run. That's horrible river crossing stuff. Right, there comes our rush. Alright, this guy pushed through. If we attempt to run on Moscow with an infantryman. These 12 have done absolutely nothing yet. Well, if this is going to be the hard bit, then... Yeah, because he's got a fort in there. He's got a level 4 fort. Well, it's ours now. Alright, now... We've got supremacy everywhere. Alright, fire brigades give us more organisation. Next up, the backhand blow. Tactics, movement. That says a defender. Alright, research it. And free dockyards for creating more. Flugzeugdampfer 1A. To join the Kriegsmarine with the default thing. Yep, that stayed the same. Alright, bump them up to the top. And 2 carriers per year. That's nice. Alright, so they're still pushing on Leningrad. This mad dash to Stalingrad's working out for us. We haven't quite managed to bring all these guys in. Alright, what's going on there? He's coming in. Alright. What we're going to want to do is just be generally annoying. Alright, got to win this one. Let's grab these guys to try and get down to Odessa. Alright, still a naval battle. Yeah, he finally lost his battleship. Will sunk my battleship. He's losing other stuff. He's only got 3 light cruisers left. In here. Japanese diplomats in Berlin. Yeah, they can see the writing on the wall. Now, our tank is almost in Stalingrad. Soviets are down to 77% already. Advancing German spearheads have seized Stalingrad, Stalin's namesake city on the banks of the Volga. Alright, instead of going there, this guy is going to do Saratov from both sides of the river. Seems like a bad idea, but he crosses over before he gets there. Alright, not Kazan. Gorky. And then... Yaroslavl, I guess. And then Moscow, if that hasn't already fallen. Alright. No encirclement there, it's just waiting to be taken. Now, let's get an SS division through Voronezh. Tula, Moscow. We obviously need to take Smolensk. And these 12... Well, they're working their way through. Once you get there, get up to Novgorod, cross the river, and then take Leningrad. Alright, it's March. So they may very well capitulate before the end of the year. We're on 72. Alright, getting the infantry in so we don't have to worry about Stalingrad being retaken without a fight. Alright, the Seidlitz class. That was quicker than I was expecting. Alright, 144 days for the Graf Zeppelin class. Push that out. And we need to finish these ones and then just put them into Seidlitz class. Alright, which is part of the Kriegsmarine. Ah, crap, there is a thing about the number of aircraft carriers you're allowed to have, isn't there? Alright, 2866, 2867, okay. Does it do it for the whole class? No, it doesn't. Good, so, outdated equipment, yep, we know that. And resistance to occupation in Minsk, I guess we can buy them down. In Brazil and in the Soviet Union. Let's go have a quick look at Brazil. Yeah, it's going very poorly again. Just get these guys onto a balanced offensive. And yeah, still plenty of supply everywhere. It's just a matter of getting across these damn rivers. Alright, and where are these guys going to join in? Let's get them pushing directly down to these two. Alright, back to the Soviet front. And don't really want to look at our resource shortage, but yeah, it's pretty bad. So, chromium from Cuba should be able to get through. Rubber from the Dutch East Indies. Oil from Venezuela. Get one from the Raj. Alright, that'll do them. And then steel, yeah, nowhere. Alright, and I think we're actually finishing some of these guys. It's at 99%, like, motorized shortage. Alright, well, what we're going to do then, these are going to be the last of them to pop out for a while. They're going to be high priority, so they can actually finish. They're coming to Plessis, which is good enough. Alright, and we've got more factories. Won't be able to actually build things, but let's go for the extra heavy tanks. High priority. Go for it. Alright, Moscow's fallen at dawn today. Panzers overran them. It was the guys who went to Stalingrad, which we have since lost. So, let's go ahead and take it back. Ausrücken. Yeah, we just don't have enough infantry to actually fill all those lines. Let's... Oh, we got tanks. Why are these tanks down here? Alright, they do what they're currently doing. I'm gonna get them down to Stalingrad. There we go. Yeah, just kill Stalingrad. Alright, so Moscow didn't put up much of a fight. We've already left it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot to the Soviets. So, free military factories, some more heavy tanks. Alright, how close are we to actually building these? Heavy tanks and mechanized, of course. Don't actually have any of them. Alright, well, leave them to it. We have almost taken Leningrad. Need to actually get our guys up there and around. Alright, stop trying to do that. Go that way. That's all good. Alright, cut them off. Free up these guys on this front. It's already got nothing there. How much is... what's his name called? Arkhangelsk is 5 and Murmansk is 5. But Trozadovsk, only 1. Alright, let's widen this front line. Yeah, I need to push more in there. Just let them do their thing. Okay. Unassigned divisions. Here we go. Got a first of our dudes free. So, he gets his own army. So that these guys can auto-join, which of course means he needs an order. Let's put him under Commando. Kurt Student. You know what? Always do him for the airdrop. This will work. Make him the Red Army. And his job will be something. I don't know where we want to put him. You know, we've already got them pushing out. Let's go ahead. Don't know how pushed out when they didn't have an order to start moving, but okay. We'll break through there, and yeah, everything else is fine. It still did take it. Alright, they've pushed through. Yeah, what we're going to do is put them on this side of Stalingrad. I'm going to do a mad dash for Tanutuva and Mongolia. That's your job, one dude, under student. Which means then that we can add these guys directly on there. Now, Volyn. Yeah, kind of the shortest route. Stalingrad is going to drop. Let's get these guys in. And yeah, at least want to shorten this part of the line. And then we've already taken all their other bits, so I guess they will head up this way. Fun for Guderian. Okay. And the fall of Leningrad, another victory for the Vaterland. So, these guys are the Uber army, who are aggressively going to execute their plans. Let's go actually see where he is. It says he's the second Ubermensch. Alright, buddy. Why don't you help out there? 2 infantry can't do it, but this dude just jumps in. And these guys have a base of 8Ks now, so they're slower than the light tanks, obviously, but they're pretty good. And we've run out of things to build. Crap. Alright then. I guess may as well get some oil from Iberia. Again, stay away from the coast. Alright, yeah, that'll do them. Then let's build some naval dockyards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, go around Italy this time. We do own all of Greece, don't we? Yeah. Turkey we do as well. And the Knights can have a naval factory. Alright, to Adana, let's come around. Well, that's not all ours yet. East Prussia coming through Germany. Alright, we're doing these at the bottom of the list so they can finish the repairs first. One place in England that you can't build the thing. It's fine. They can have some military factories. And Lombardy, and you know, let's knock out the rest of these. And this naval dockyard. Alright, more military factories in Aragon. Dockyards in Africa. Alright, Cairo has a bit of a port. Fair enough. Jordan has a little one down there. Okay. And up through Aleppo. You know what? By the time we actually get around to building these, we will own the Soviet Union, so that's fine. Alright, they can do that. Now we've well and truly outpaced our Air Force. And let's just leave it. Well, no, we'll bring them out a little. They have terrible airports over there. Oh, this one's nice. Alright, you stay in central Russia. These guys can keep doing the northern front. And a few defeats in the Siege of Japan. Right, forgot he has fleet over there. But Baku has fallen. Yep. Apparently. Allegedly. Let's go around this side. And Peru want to send some more men. No, we're pretty good here. We've almost hit their front. Alright, Soviet Union. We do want to get our guy through to Tanutuva before the Soviet Union capitulate. Alright, he is on the way. And he is doing 6 and a bit Ks an hour. I'm not going to go through Chelyabinsk, we'll just let him do his thing. On the flat. With supply. Alright, landing craft. So we're good to go on Japan when that's ready. Let's get better submarines to help him out. Doing quite a naval thing this time, aren't we? Alright. Tank. Hungary seeks to join the Axis. That's out of his thing as well. We're better off without them. Screw you guys. So, Petrozadovsk and then Murmansk. And we'll grab a different tank to go over to Arkhangelsk. I don't think there's any other major ones along there. Alright. I don't know where the next major cities are. We've got Gorky's worth 10. So, go through the middle and go take it. Could be their capitulation right there. 31. Down to 29. So 10 was worth 2. Alright. Don't really want to have to head over to Vladivostok. These guys won't last very long. Alright, they pop over to this side, and then they won't last long. How are his losses? He's lost 3 million. We've lost less than 1. And we are on to 27, so I'm pretty sure... Did he take the city? He already has. Alright. Once we get into Arkhangelsk, that'll be the end of them. Which means this guy won't make it over to Tanutuva in time. And Venezuela's not getting us all our oil. It's quite an oil shortage. Alright, centimetric radar. 1940, let's get our research time reduction. A bit late on that. And yeah, he's been cut off. So what speed's he doing now? 1k an hour. Yep, that didn't work. Taken this. Puts them on 25, so it's just going to be random provinces, which apparently just fell. Soviet Union have capitulated. Thank you for your territory. These guys are going to set up their naval invasion from Vladivostok to... Which port do we usually take? We go here, don't we? Kanazawa doesn't have one. I don't know, I think I'll usually go there and come down. Let's try it this way this time. And from there, you will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something like that. Have guys there eventually. And then the spare part army will do a naval invasion from further up. Actually, there is a port up here, isn't there? Right there. Alright, these guys are going to land directly on the port. And then move to Nagoya and Tokyo. And then just take Nagasaki. Alright, that's their plan. That was the 12. The 24 should do some actual wars. And these guys are actually still in there, so that's cool. Let's pull them to the Mongolian Tanu Xinjiang front. And take the lot. So the problem would have been that the Soviets would have capitulated and we wouldn't have been allowed to do anything to these guys until the next war. But we can do this one now. And then the main army. I guess we can start heading through these guys. We'll get through Xinjiang. Oh, it's going to be annoying however we do it. We're going to need to split them into smaller armies. Alright, we want them. We want Afghanistan. And that'll be it for now. Alright. Do half on each. Get up through there. And yeah, the Soviets capitulated in not too many months. We started January. What's that, 5 months? Alright, select these guys. They will destroy Iran. Let's get their oil. We already have the Soviet oil, I guess. But, yeah, justify conquering that 25 days from now. And justify conquering Herat 110 days from now. Cool. But I'll take a break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it, and hope to see you again soon. See you later.